Hello everyone, this video covers problems 21 to 25 from Think Through Geometry. If you haven't purchased the book yet, I've included the URL in the description of this YouTube video. Alright, so let's go over problem 21. So this question out here says that they give you three particular segments, AB and CD, that are having the same lengths, and CD and EF that are the same. So normally you got to think about this process right here. AB equaling CD and CD equaling EF, and somehow that little triangle that I just marked out became a tunnel so that AB can meet up with EF. Normally we call this as a transitive property. Okay, call this as a transitive property, so the answer for this question must be just 1. So you have to remember that whenever we have the exactly same expression, either on the left side or the right side, doesn't matter, but if we have this, and in order for you to conclude that a circular bubble equals the square bubble, you got to call this as a transitive property. Right, so moving on to problem number 22. You can see the drastic difference between 21 and 22. For some segments A, B, C, D, and EF, if AB equals CD, so check this out, AB equals CD, but over here that becomes CD plus 2 equals something else's. Now here's what I want you to see. You can tell that one of the side has a triangular part, but another part has triangle plus 2. So what I'm saying is that a CD and CD plus 2 are not necessarily exactly the same. So what I'm saying is that if you see one of these properties or some kind of expressions that do not look like 21, well, you got to say that these are substitution property. So we have a substitution property out here. The answer becomes 0. All right, so now check this out, problem number 23. For a segment AB, we say AB equals AB. It looks like it's looking at a mirror, and normally we call this as a reflexive property. Okay, it's not reflective property, it's going to be reflexive property. All right, so I've seen some people saying reflective property, some students, but you got to call this as a reflexive property. So the answer becomes 1. Right. So moving on to 24. All right. So 24, for segments AB and CD that are same, if AB equals CD, then you can switch it apart, and these are usually called as symmetric property. Now, if you were to call commutative property, so the answer for this given problem must be symmetric property, though. But if you were to say something about the commutative property, then you got to say A plus B equals B plus A, or A times B equals B times A. The order of writing things, not just like the equality signs and whatnot, not the left side and the right side, but within one side of the equations, you can switch out the order of writings. That's pretty much what we call as commutative property, or we call it as abelian property. But symmetric property, on the other hand, is that you can switch the left side with the right side. Now, that being said, we move on to the last problem of this clip, problem number 25. If x equals 2, then we conclude that x plus 1 equals 2 plus 1. Right, so what happened is we added 1 to the left side and the right side altogether. We normally call this as a translation property. Okay, so these are known as a translation property. So translation property actually states that you can add the same number onto the left side and the right side. You can multiply by the same number but to the left side and the right side, divide or subtract by the same number to the left side and the right side. Of course, we're not allowed to divide by 0, but as long as you divide those expressions by non-zero number, then we're all good. So we call this as a translation by addition. Hence, the answer for the given problem must be just 1. And there we go. Of course, like I gotta call this as 1, and that's it.